Did you know that doctors are the third leading cause of death? It's not a mistake. Doctors are the third leading cause of death. Did you also know that 95% of all Americans 55 or older are on some type of pharmaceutical because of their diet? Our next guest is going to break down all of the ways that the body was made to heal and how you can heal your body so you can live a life that's going to help you live in abundance. Let's get it. Hey, wait. I know you want to watch this next video, but listen, if you are an entrepreneur, business coach, business consultant, or a small business owner who has a story and wants to learn how to create multiple streams of income from your story, I need you to text me right now, my book, to 646-687-4152. That is my personal number. I have been an author for over 12 years. I've written 10 books. 4 of them have been bestsellers, and I've sold over 100,000 books. But I've also helped a lot of my clients take their expertise and put it into a story, then create multiple streams of income from that. So I want to help you do the same thing. So text my book to 646-687-4152. All right, let's go back to the video.
Pay attention and listen, we about to teach class. Inside the vault, my man Ash Cash. So get your man right. Thursday nights, 8 p.m. You see him, he change your life. Millionaire mindset, the best on earth. Blueprint, the wealth, the knowledge network. So get it while you can, and he's standing right here. Just come inside the vault and see black millionaires. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Come inside the vault and see black millionaires. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You won't ask cash, you can catch it right here in the vault.
All right, so welcome to another awesome episode of Inside the Vault with Ash Cash, the greatest money mindset show on the planet. We help you live in abundance spiritually, practically. We help you get your business from 5, 6, 7 figures so you can live your best life. When I tell you that this interview is going to change your whole entire life, it's going to change the way you look at snacks. It's going to change the way you look at fruits. It's going to change the way you look at eating. And we know that health is wealth. And so our next guest is a holistic healer. And he's going to give us all the game on how to live our best life, right? Because a lot of times people only focus on the money. But what good is the money if you are not healthy enough to enjoy it? We got my guy, Twalk the Hulk, in the building.
What is up? What is up?
Yo,
Let's get it.
what's up, brother?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's go in.
Yo, and we gonna go in, man, because sure. I'll start, with myself, man. As somebody who is a former athlete, who allowed the grind to take over, to be 100% honest, right?
Yeah,
and because I let the grind take over, as we speak, I'm probably 80 pounds overweight, right? And obesity is something that is really rampant, especially here in America. And then when you think about the reasons why obesity is taking over, is really because of the food that we're eating, the things that we are trusting and we're putting in our bodies that we think is healthy, that's not actually healthy, right?
That's 100% facts.
Like literally, there are foods in America that we eat that are illegal in other places, right? And so we need to have all this smoke. We need to talk. That's why behind the scenes I had all my chips before we had this conversation, because I'm one of them guys that I can't unhear stuff, right? And so once you give me this knowledge, I can't unhear it.
And so hold you to that too.
Nah, 100%, right? And so I need all the smoke. But before we get there, man, for our insiders, for those who don't know, who is Twalk the Hulk?
So I'm a holistic healer. I teach people how to heal through food, through herbs, and I post dramatic client testimonials every single day for over 2 years straight. Probably like 2 years and 4 months straight now. I lost count. Yeah. So I can show and prove. I leave the names in them, before and afters, the videos, testimonials every single day, and showing you that what I teach actually works. Because I can do all the slick talk. I can have all the bright colors. I can talk real fancy in the interviews. If what I'm talking about, I ain't got the facts to prove it, it don't mean nothing.
And I want to get into some of those facts, right? But before we even get there, right, is like, why does it matter from a money mindset perspective, from a monetary perspective?
Good question.
Why does your health matter?
Your health matters because you can have all the money in the world. If you go on a trip and you with your wife and she want to walk down the beach, but you got one leg because it got cut off from diabetes, or you are out of breath because your respiratory system is damaged, then you wasted the point of having money.
Yeah.
If you go to an amusement park with your kid and you want to get on a roller coaster with them, but you can't close the thing, now you just lost that memory.
Wow.
You want to throw football with your son, but you can't because you're not athletic enough, and you don't want to get up off the stairs, and we can keep going
Come
on.
Stop coming for me, bro.
Nah, I'm not coming for you. I'm not coming for you.
Yeah.
But this is really important stuff.
Yeah.
And when it comes to success in general, like if your brain's not functioning at a high level, you're not going to be able to retain information.
Yeah.
So I can pay for a mentor if he's giving me all the game in the world, but my hippocampus in my brain, which is responsible for memory, is damaged. I'm not going to retain the information anyway. Or my pineal gland is calcified from all the unhealthy food. I'm not retaining information, so I just wasted my money.
Wow. And so like I feel the passion. I know my insiders feel the passion.
Definitely.
Why are you so passionate about health?
I'm passionate about health because, well, my mom, she has autoimmune disease. She was diagnosed with about 12 years ago now. Yeah. The doctors told her she had 2 years to live. She's still alive, so doctors, you were wrong again. And then I had severe anxiety. I used to in a room like this, I'm passing out. They pouring water on me.
Wow.
I'm rushed to the hospital, pump full of volume.
Wow.
Because that's when my diet was poor. My nervous system was damaged. The foods were damaging my nervous system. A lot of these foods that we eat, they literally used to be labeled behavior modifiers.
Wow.
They're modifying your behavior through the foods, through the ingredients, the artificial flavors and preservatives. And even back in the day with Hitler, like the Nuremberg trials, if you look it up, these were the trials where they made it illegal to stop doing these tests on people, which is why now they do it on mice and things like that, because it's dangerous chemicals.
Wow.
And these are what we are consuming on the daily with the modern foods. And they put billions of dollars into the marketing, so that when you're sleeping at night or you're watching TV throughout the day, you're gonna see these things.
Yeah.
I ain't got billions of dollars, but I got a voice and I got bright clothes I can buy, so I can target the youth. Because my goal is to target the 14-year-old on TikTok or Instagram. Because if I catch him early, he ain't gotta wait till he's 35 to try to find someone like me and be like, oh, I actually have cancer now.
Wow.
I can stop him from getting cancer completely.
Wow. And talk about that a little bit, right? Because I feel like cancer wasn't a thing that people who didn't smoke or people who, like, food wasn't necessarily causing cancer like back in the day. And then all of a sudden, it feel like everybody's catching cancer. Cancer used to be this thing that older people get or whatever the case may be. And then now you find young people and all like, is that directly connected to food and
definitely.
diet?
The food's getting worse as time goes on. So if the food's getting worse, one thing I like to break down is like common sense. Right? If 95% of people eat a certain type of way, or eat, let's say, meats and dairies, just all throughout the world, we can probably say about 95%, right? And disease constantly keeps going up. The amount of people on pharmaceuticals constantly keeps going up. Even though I'm here and somebody's in India or another country, what's the one thing they're doing that everybody else is doing? We're all eating the food. Even though we're in different environments, some of us got more greenery, some of us live in the concrete jungle, but we're all eating food and we're all getting sick. So that's the one thing you can tie together.
So talk about some popular foods that are in our community that are causing some diseases.
Yeah, so there's a lot of foods. So the fried chicken, that's a simple one. And the problem is these foods are getting passed down. You're eating the fried chicken because your mom made the fried chicken. And your grandma had a great fried chicken recipe that y'all loved. And then her mom, I mean, based on the timeline, was probably a slave. So she learned that from the slave master. So we eating the chitlins and all this stuff that the slave master taught us. Obviously, they ain't want the best for us. So why are we still following their diet? It doesn't make sense. And then in our community, when you go, like I went and looked at like the Nipsey Hussle mural out in Cali, and I'm driving through, and everything changes. There ain't no palm trees. There's black crows on every fence. There's nothing but Popeyes, fried chicken, a liquor store, convenience store on every single corner. So how are we supposed to succeed when that's what we're set up with? So it's hard to do that. That's why we need people like myself that's bringing this knowledge so that at least you can choose the healthier options. And with that being said, since we're talking about finance and things like that, every investment isn't a good investment. Let me fix that. Every investment that makes you money isn't a good investment. Because let's keep it real, a lot of these rappers and athletes are investing into these companies, these food companies that are making them millions.
Yeah.
The company's making billions in some cases.
Yeah.
And that's being sold to your community
Yeah.
for a cheap price because they can't afford anything else. So they're buying the chicken wings and unhealthy chips and things like that,
Yeah.
which is causing more high blood pressure, cancer, and diabetes in your community.
Yeah.
So you're making millions. You're bringing your community down. And you come back for the food drives and you bring back fried chicken and pizza. I'm giving back to my people. I'm showing love. Look, Instagram, I'm showing love.
Yeah.
You're showing cancer and diabetes to your people.
Wow.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah. Man,
That's my thoughts on things.
Yeah, so thank God for stuff like bananas, you know what I'm saying? So I could get, I could get healthy eating fruits, right?
Certain bananas, but I don't recommend that one.
Why not?
That's what's called a Cavendish banana. So that's what people call the normal banana.
Yeah.
The normal banana in the schools and 7-Eleven and all that.
Yeah.
That is a clone. You can look it up. It's a clone. Every single one's the same. It's genetically modified. That's going to cause mucus in your body, right? So with that being said, it's not that you can't have bananas.
Yeah.
You need the right bananas.
Yeah.
You need burro bananas and baby bananas.
Yeah.
Those are great substitutes. So the burro banana actually tastes more like a potato because potatoes are not good either. So you can use the burro banana to make mashed potatoes and things like that. The baby banana tastes identical to that. It's just smaller.
Yeah.
A good rule of thumb, if you see the original version of something was small and now there's a newer version and it's 3 times the size, there's a reason. There's a reason for that.
and so explain that for me, right? Because I know when there's like organic, and then organic meaning that it was naturally created, right?
No.
Okay.
That's not what organic means.
Yeah.
Organic means they use less pesticides. But in many cases, many organic foods still contain pesticides because it's a poorly monitored industry.
Yeah.
So just because it's organic does not mean that it's healthy for you.
Yeah.
A food being organic, a food being grass-fed, cage-free, farm-raised, halal, all these words they're using, that doesn't change the chemistry of what the food does to the chemistry of the human body.
So that's all marketing is what you're saying.
It's all marketing. Everything's marketing.
Yeah.
When you go into the aisles and there's 5 different type of ketchups, you got to pick which one you want. Right. So the one with the brightest colors and with the big signs with marketing. Yeah. When you drive down the road from school, from work, what are you seeing? Wendy's, McDonald's, all these brands. Yeah. I ain't gonna say too many names. Yeah. But every single one, it's a big red sign with yellow letters typically. Yeah. Yellow and red are the biggest colors in marketing. 100%. So you get home from a stressful day at work doing a job that you hate, where you ate horrible food on lunch break. Yeah. You're stressed because you hate your boss. Yeah. You drive home, stress food is going to be these foods because a lot of foods are tied to emotion. We're not eating for the taste. We're eating because we have an emotional issue. Yeah. So therefore, if I'm lacking love, if my wife ain't giving me enough hugs, we ain't cuddling at night, I find out she cheating on me, I'm going to crave sugar because sugar is tied to love. If I'm nervous, like I used to be when I had anxiety, you're going to tap your leg. That's showing you your nervous system is damaged. Yeah. I'm going to bite my nails. Yeah. People think, oh, you just bite your nails when you're nervous. You're biting your nails because it's crunch. So what else is crunchy? Once you bite your nails off and they're bleeding red, what you gonna go to next? The fried chicken's mad crunchy. Yeah. The chips are mad crunchy. Yeah. So I'm gonna eat those. And now all because of that emotional issue, the nervous issue that I had, I'm gonna go to these foods that are gonna cause diabetes, cancer, and damage my nervous system more. Yeah. So you're in a whole cycle of never-ending failure. Wow. So we gotta break out of it.
All right, so thank God for water.
Thank God for water.
Can I drink water?
It depends on the type. It depends on the type.
All right, talk to me.
So when it comes to water, I'm not sure about that one, but a lot of the waters, when you turn them around, you'll find they have 2 to 5 to even more chemicals in them. The reason they're doing that is because that water is not good for you. It's acidic water. All right? You want your water to be naturally alkaline. Naturally alkaline water comes from the springs, right? So when you see those ingredients on there, they're putting it on there to trick you because now alkaline is popular. Right. They can sell it more. And because it's alkaline, it's considered more healthy. So instead of charging you 99 cents for this bottle of water, we can charge you $6. Yeah. But it's no difference. They just took that same water and they added baking soda. They added the same ingredients that they use to clean the concrete outside in it. And they add the same ingredients that they use on death row to end somebody's existence. That's in your water. But they say it's just trace amounts. Why would I need trace amounts of something that just ended homie's life over there? Wow. That don't make sense to me. Wow. I need the natural spring water that's naturally alkaline that picks up those trace minerals from bouncing off of the rocks and coming through the spring. Yeah. That's all I need.
Wow. And so where does one start though, right? Because when I think about our community, right? Majority of the Black and brown community are food deserts.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
And so when you know, depending on where you live, it is going to be very difficult to get, you know, fruits and vegetables. And even if they sell fruits and vegetables, they look and feel like this.
Right.
A lot of them are old. You know, what's the first step in trying to be preventative and eating the right things?
So I like to tell people my story. So I come from the same stuff, right?
Yeah.
I come from coming home to pork chops and burgers and, you know, all of that trash food. I used to have like a little space between my bed.
Yeah.
I would have the oatmeal cream pies and the honey buns while I'm playing 2K in the summer when I'm off school. So I come from all that, right? So the steps I took is 1 month, all right, no more pork. Next month, all right, now I'm just eating chicken and fish and things like that. Now I'm gonna go no red meat. Next month, I might slip up. I might go back to the pork.
Yeah.
But I'm conscious of it now at least.
Yeah.
The goal of this is to make sure you're conscious,
Yeah.
to give you the knowledge so that at least now you know when you're making these decisions, maybe I shouldn't have done that
Yeah.
because my grandma just passed away from eating these foods her whole life.
Right.
And that's a whole nother thing because what we'll do is we will see somebody pass away
Yeah.
from diabetes, from cancer.
Yeah.
We'll go to the funeral.
Yeah.
Then we'll do a celebration of life afterwards. And the food will come in
Right.
in aluminum crates of the fried chicken, the fried fish, all the base food that literally caused your granddad just to pass away.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
literally why he had one leg
Yeah.
from diabetes and couldn't see you anymore because he lost his eyesight from diabetes.
Yeah.
And these are the foods we use to celebrate. And that's another thing. You're gonna have to slow me down, but I keep going.
Nah, keep going,
But
keep
when it comes to like even celebration, every holiday, every good memory that we have is tied to an unhealthy food.
Yeah.
So we're trained from youth.
Yeah.
As a 1-year-old, in many cases, the first thing you do at your birthday, you get your face shoved in birthday cake.
Yeah.
Then Valentine's Day, you give candy and chocolates. Then Thanksgiving dinner, a bunch of baked food. Then Christmas, milk and cookies for Santa, and we're gonna eat them because he's not real, right? And then we go on to St. Patrick's Day, we're gonna get drunk. New Year's, get drunk. Halloween, get the whole trash bag of candy, eat on that for 3 months. Every single holiday and good memory as a child, when you think of child, yo, remember that one Halloween? Remember that one Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you had that food. So it's an emotional thing that's causing you to crave these foods.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have to break free of these things and train our mind.
Yeah. And so, you know, one thing I realized though, right? Like during COVID, you know, which is literally, you know, a virus that attacks the, you know, like the respiratory, the immune, right, system. You know, people were getting their health together. I seen people, you know, eating gummies, right, and these vitamins. Are gummies a good source of vitamins for the body?
I never recommend gummies. All right, gummies. And when you're looking at ingredients go in order from most to least.
Yeah.
So many gummies, many of these popular brands, I won't say no names.
Yeah.
They're high in sugar.
Yeah.
They're high in red dye 40 in food colorings, which
Yeah.
is why they're the red color, which is damaging your nervous system, right? And then even things like, many of them, they do like ashwagandha gummies. Many people know the herb ashwagandha because it's good for the nervous system and calming the mind. People take it for anxiety.
Yeah.
But when you're getting it in many forms, a lot of these companies, the ashwagandha that they use, they're soaking it in milk because they say it makes it more potent. So you thought you was vegan, not knowing that the herb you was consuming is being soaked in milk on top of the sugar and the food colorings and everything like that.
Yeah.
So really, you just made yourself worse
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
and increase your chance of diabetes and things like that.
Yeah.
Like, so it's really like, we really got to learn how to read labels.
Yeah.
Right? I do a segment on my Instagram called Twalk After Dark where we talk about sex ed and things like that also.
Yeah.
But a joke I always say is we got to start getting freaky and nasty when we shopping because we got to turn that bag around and hit it from the back because we looking at the front.
Yeah.
You need to turn around and look from the back. So there's like, you can get a thing of dried mangoes, right? From the same exact brand, same exact company. One of them, you turn it around, it's full of sugar, condensed sugar powder, dextrose, all these different colorings, which are just different names for sugar.
Yeah.
Because there's 100 different names for sugar.
Yeah.
They just wouldn't want to put, this includes sugar, because then you might be like, hold up, that sounds a little off. You know what I mean?
Right.
Versus the other bag, it's just organic dried mangoes. So you need to turn it around and hit it from the back.
Yeah. No, I love that. And so what's the first step, right? Because, you know, like, as an entrepreneur, so a lot of the people that are watching this show, either they work a 9 to 5, or they're a side hustler, they're entrepreneur, they have some type of business, or they're a full-time entrepreneur.
Right.
We need our energy, right?
definitely.
We need energy. We need our mind to be clear. I remember, man, I sat on a project for weeks because I could do this the easy task, but anytime I sat in front of the computer and I tried to focus on this task, I just figured like my mind wasn't being focused, right? And so how do I naturally, right? How do I or through food gain more energy and gain more focus so I could maximize what I do as an entrepreneur?
Well, what I tell people to do is first, you got to remove, just like the credit score, right? If your credit's damaged, it's a horrible, let's say 500, right?
Yeah.
When you want to improve your score, the first thing you got to do is remove the negative items and add the positive. So it's the same thing with health.
Yeah.
I can't heal you. I can tell you every herb in the book for your specific issue. I can tell you all the best foods.
Yeah.
But if you wash them foods down with Kool-Aid and you follow it by fruit by the foot, then that's not gonna, it's counterproductive. So first thing I tell you is get rid of the negative foods. If you don't mind, I would like to give your people something for free.
Yeah, 100%.
So what I want y'all to do is text the word Twalk, Twalk, to the phone number 74121. That's gonna get you the free guide of foods to avoid. So that way, that's a good starting point.
Yeah.
But when it comes to energy, a lot of times we don't have energy because we're iron deficient, especially in the Black community. We're 4 times more likely to be anemic. Which is a big issue. You're gonna have low energy.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose focus.
Yeah.
You're gonna have cold, sweaty feet, which is uncomfortable. A lot of things like that. So we're lacking iron. And then when we find out we're anemic from our doctor, the doctor says, you need to increase your iron. And what's he tell you to do? You need some red meat. Red meat's high in iron. So get some burgers and some steaks. Failing to tell you that the iron from meat is heme iron. Heme iron is highly carcinogenic. Carcinogenic meaning cancer causing. What you actually need is the iron from green leafy vegetables and herbs, which is called iron fluorine. It's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
So you're eating a red steak thinking that that's gonna make you more energetic when it's not. So some herbs that are high in iron, which are gonna increase your energy, are things like Jamaican sarsaparilla root. It's one of the highest things in iron. That's also gonna repair your nervous system, which is gonna help with anxiety and depression and things like that. You can use marine phytoplankton. Marine phytoplankton is going to help get oxygen to the brain. And you want to know why? It's because marine phytoplankton is the highest thing in oxygen. When I say that, what I mean is in school, we're taught oxygen comes from trees. That's false. 75 to 80% of the world's oxygen comes from marine phytoplankton, which grows in the ocean, which the longest living creature that we know of, the biggest creature that's ever existed on this earth that we know of, that's what they consume, which is the blue whale. When they open their mouth when they're swimming, they're swallowing marine phytoplankton, right? So this is something that's high in oxygen, so we need oxygen to the brain. When you're yawning frequently, you can get a good night's sleep where you sleep 10, 12 hours. You just got out the plane, I'm knocking out for 10, 12 hours. Next thing you wake up like, yo, why am I still yawning all day? This is weird. I slept good last night. I ain't had no stress. Everything was smooth. It's because that's a sign showing that your brain isn't getting enough oxygen. So marine phytoplankton's good for that.
Wow.
And we can keep going.
Man, so like it's a lot, right? And I think that one of the things that I realized is that in order to get the energy, in order to like you said, I love that analogy. You have to treat your food like a credit system, right? Because if I don't care how much positive stuff you're adding to your credit score, that negative item is actually gonna hurt you more than putting the positive in. And so I love that. And so a lot of times it is people try to like detox, right? And really and trying to detox, meaning get the things out of the system, because the truth of the matter is that even if the bad stuff is in your body and you have those cravings are because it's still in your body and your body wants it, right? And so when you detox, you're getting rid of the things that are in the body. And so what is the best way that you know would recommend someone detox the body?
Yeah, so for me, I have a program called the Ultimate Detox Alkaline Bundle.
Yeah.
So the first step in there is the 30-day detox and reset program, because exactly what you said, you're right on point. As long as you have these chemicals in your body, you're still going to crave these harmful things. So you have to start with that. But when it comes to detoxing, go heavy on the fruits, heavy on herbs that cleanse the blood. Because we need to cleanse the blood so we can flush the system. Herbs that are great for cleansing the blood is going to be your yellow dock, burdock root, the Jamaican sarsaparilla root, dandelion root. These are going to cleanse the blood. Also, another issue that's happening a lot with the men, I get the messages all the time, the erectile dysfunction.
Yeah.
Right? That means you need to cleanse your blood. You're not getting blood flow where it needs to go. Also, you can consume more red things. So like cayenne pepper is going to help get the blood flow where it needs to go. Even things like watermelon, preferably with the black seeds, because that means it's real. If it ain't got no seeds, then what happened to the seeds? That means there's some genetic modification happening, things like that. So watermelon is actually high in an amino acid called L-arginine. L-arginine is something that some elderly people, now younger people, use as a natural Viagra. So why would I need to go to the pharmaceutical with that added chemicals with the side effects like all pharmaceuticals have, but I can go to the watermelon.
Yeah. And so explain this to me, right? Because we said in the opening that doctors are the third leading cause of death.
Yeah, let's break that down.
Right, break that down for me, especially because I feel like if a doctor, knows, or I would assume they know the best way to heal, why would they tell me to eat meat? Why would they put me on pharmaceuticals? Like, why aren't they doing, what's going to help me heal naturally, right? Like, why are they the third leading cause of death?
So they're the third leading cause of death. One, due to medical malpractice. The two reasons for medical malpractice, one being diagnosing you with the wrong disease, and two, giving you the wrong pharmaceutical for the wrong disease that they diagnosed you with.
Wow.
That's why medical malpractice, which is doctors, is the third leading cause of death, only behind heart disease and cancer.
Wow.
Right? So why would they do that? That's a great question. So let me make this 100% clear. I'm not a medical doctor. I don't strive to be a medical doctor. I would never want to be one. Why would I want to go to school that's teaching the same curriculum that clearly ain't working?
Right.
Because the numbers is clearly going up.
Right.
So why I want to go lock in for 8, 12 years to learn something that's not helping the numbers?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick to my own beliefs and stick to this world, which is growing the natural things that we need.
Yeah.
So that's why that's the case.
Yeah.
So why would they do that? Because they're trained to do that. And in their head, they think it's the right thing to do. I'm not saying they're out here purposely like, I'm gonna give them this, I'm gonna give them this. No, they think that that's the right thing to do because that's what they were taught.
Yeah.
Imagine being locked in to a curriculum.
Yeah.
I think anybody, if you read the same books for 8 years straight, and then somebody try to tell you otherwise, like, nah, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You ain't a doctor,
Yeah.
and you got the lab coat and the stethoscope, and your white hair stuck to the side, and you think you know something.
Yeah.
You got the plaque on the wall,
Yeah.
because people are like, you ain't a medical doctor. Blah, blah, blah. You got the plaque on the wall, and you ain't got one testimonial.
Yeah.
Only testimonial you got is I gave this person this high blood pressure medication, and they came back, and it was a little lower. And then 5 months later, they actually had another issue because that pharmaceutical caused them to have this issue.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I post brand new dramatic client testimonials every single day at the time of this interview for 2 years straight.
Yeah.
People no longer have cancer, high blood pressure, cholesterol, erectile dysfunction, anxiety, anything you can think of, diabetes, off insulin, off metformin.
Yeah.
The videos is on my page, on my Instagram at Twalk Dog Fitness and at Twalk the Hawk 2 because they delete my page because they don't want you to know this information.
Wow.
The money is in you staying sick. So if someone like me is breaking the system, and just like somebody like Kanye West goes on an interview and talks about, I'm gonna create a village with the Dr. Sebi diet.
Right.
And you wonder why they messing with him.
Right.
And Dame Dash had someone named Laila Africa on his show all the time. Now you wonder why people don't be put like,
Right.
come on, it's not all a coincidence.
Yeah. And then you were somebody who once, you once weighed 275 pounds, and you were able to get to better health. Talk to us a little bit about that. Like, how did you heal yourself?
So it's a few different things to break down. So I was 275 pounds, unhealthy, high body fat. And then I also was 275 pounds, muscle, lat spread, arms 20 inches. Everywhere I go, how much you bench, how big are your arms? But the difference is, there is no difference because the heart doesn't know the difference between weight that's muscle and weight that's body fat.
Wow.
That's why many of these bodybuilders are dropping left and right.
Wow.
the top bodybuilder, Sean Roden, just passed away last year.
Right.
Prepping for Mr. Olympia.
Wow.
Because you're eating all these calories so you can get big in the offseason. They get 300 pounds, 275 pounds.
Yeah.
That's how you put on the muscle. Then they cut down. Yeah. What you don't know is when they step on that stage and the abs are shredded and they oiled up and tanned up, that's like the most unhealthy day in their life. And they run backstage because they're trying not to cramp on stage and they're trying not to pass out on stage because they're dehydrated. And they run backstage and they get a bunch of unhealthy food, a bunch of pizza and things like that so they can get some carbs in their system so they don't die.
Wow.
Then they still got to go to the hospital and get an IV to get some hydration in their body.
Wow.
And when you go to the doctor and you get the IV in your arm, they ain't gonna give you straight water. They're gonna give you fruit and salt water because that's what you really need for hydration. The most hydrating thing is gonna be the fruits. So go heavy on the fruit to hydrate your body, to cleanse your body. Vegetables are more for like building and repairing. I know I probably touched on like 4 different topics all in one.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah. And then so you know when you were that weight, right? What was what helped you,
right?
You know, kind of cut down.
Yeah, I completely diverted from that.
That's all good. It's all good.
So when I was 275, what I did is you have to limit your calories, right?
Yeah.
If let's say everybody has a maintenance amount of calories.
Yeah.
All right. So let's say you're 220 pounds, and for you it takes 2,500 calories to maintain that weight. Yeah. If you want to gain weight, then you need to go up. So you would need to eat 3,000 calories.
Yeah.
If you want to lose weight, you need to go down 2,000 calories. But also, you need to make sure your training's proper because a lot of us just do cardio.
Yeah.
All right. But what you don't understand is cardio is working your cardiovascular system. When I lift weights, that's still technically cardio. So if you lose weight from resistance training, which is any type of lifting, versus just cardio, you're actually building lean muscle. When you build lean muscle, it increases your body's metabolism. So now your metabolism is sped up. So now when you're chilling, watching TV, whatever you do, chilling, doing an interview, you're actually burning more calories than you naturally would.
Yeah.
So it's very important to make sure we're losing weight correctly versus going to the gym, not knowing what we're doing, not having a game plan, not having a coach and say, I'm just going to press quick start on the treadmill and do this for an hour. And then you're wasting money on gas. You're wasting money on the gym membership because what happens is you might lose weight. Then you get unmotivated though because you didn't lose enough. Then you start again January 1st again. And then the cycle continues. Now you on 20 January 1st and now you just 50 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
All because you didn't know what you were doing. So I highly recommend get a coach or watch free content like this.
Yeah, whatever.
You know what I mean?
And can you lose weight without working out? Like is it mandatory that you work out in order to lose weight?
It's not mandatory. Many testimonials you'll see I post, they lose 30 pounds. I ain't even start doing the workouts yet. Just changing the diet, getting rid of all these toxic foods, all these harmful foods, decreasing my calories a little bit, eating more fruits and vegetables will help you lose the weight. But when I was 275, something I didn't talk about is I had sleep apnea, right?
Yeah.
Which again, a lot of bodybuilders have sleep apnea.
Yeah.
But what happens is that's when I'm like sleeping and I'm like waking up, choking and everything like that. Right. I thought because I looked big, I was healthy. I wasn't healthy. That's my body telling me that my respiratory system is damaged, my heart's damaged, and these are warning signs. Your body gives you warning signs. Yeah. Just like your car, if it's not functioning, you get a check engine light. Yeah. Your check engine light was the sleep apnea. Yeah. Your check engine light was an anxiety attack. Yeah. Your check engine light was the pimple that grew on your face. Yeah. That's mucus coming out of your face telling you that you got too much mucus in the body. Yeah. Because what's happening is with all of these diseases, I don't care what type it is, all that means is you have damaged cells in a specific area of the body. Yeah. All right. And the reason you have that is because one, you're not getting oxygen to the cells. Yeah. You have poor blood flow, poor circulation. Yeah. You have too much mucus in the body, which is causing poor blood flow and things like that. So we gotta start tweaking these things. Yeah.
And I'll tell y'all, like, full transparency, how it affects your money as well. Mm-hmm. I'm a husband, I'm a father, and I know financial education, I know the proper tools that were necessary. And I remember, I'm 6'3". My normal weight is 208 pounds, right? Being 6'3". But I had ballooned to about 330 pounds. Okay. And I was, I went to the doctor, and they had diagnosed me and said I had sleep apnea, right? Now, I'm making more money. I'm looking to, make sure my family's good. I apply for life insurance. Mm-hmm. Good right?
Point. I know where you're going with this.
And when I went to go get life insurance, I'm a high earner. So if it's God's will to bring me home, the amount of life insurance that's necessary for my family is a lot. Mm-hmm. I couldn't get approved.
That's facts. They will deny you of life insurance if you have underlying health issues.
Yeah.
If you want health insurance,
Yeah.
they're going to charge you more because you have underlying health issues.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, if you have a job, the job's taking a COLI out on you so that if you get sick or you have an illness, they're not going to fire you. They're going to tell you, go ahead, take medical leave because you're more likely to pass away.
Yeah.
So when you pass away, now they can make hundreds of thousands of dollars off of every employee that passes away.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's a very important point.
Yeah. And so I want y'all to take this serious because, you know, if you care about your family and you want to take care of your family, there are the ramifications, right? From a wealth perspective, not being able to properly, you know, protect your family, you know, via life insurance, not being able to, you know, get the health insurance, or if you do get the health insurance, you're paying so much more because of, you know, because of the bad health, right? And the truth of the matter is that, you know, once you start eating more healthier and you start to kind of get into that space of full health, you're not really going to need to go to the doctor as much anyway. And so the payments that you're making towards health insurance, to be honest, is probably not going to be as necessary, you know, because you're doing the right things. And so what's your thoughts on intermittent fasting, right? Because, you know, I know that, you know, a lot of people are promoting it, are saying, you know, give the body a rest, let the body calm down, and really, you know, I've heard some, you know, in some spaces that you should, you know, go at least 24 hours without eating food, or, you know, if you want to really reset the body, try to do 1 to 3 days. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, definitely. Intermittent fasting, any type of fasting, is really good for you.
Yeah.
The reason for that is when you fast, it gives your body time to use its energy to focus on healing, repairing, regenerating the cells.
Yeah.
All right. When you're eating, your body constantly has to use all its energy to break down these foods. Right? So you eat breakfast and then your body's like, all right, I broke this down, but it probably didn't because the foods we're eating are hard to digest. They're high in lectins, they're setting in our colon, in our intestines forever. So it's really not breaking it down. But by the time, if it actually does, it's like, all right, finally I got time to focus on healing. Oh, shoot, here comes a protein bar. Oh, it's lunchtime again. Oh, I need another protein bar at my desk. Oh, I'm driving home and I need Wendy's. You know what I mean? So it's never getting that time to repair and heal. This is why you're struggling. So I definitely recommend fasting. There's different type of fasts. So even with diabetes, doctors will tell people with diabetes, don't eat fruit. Look on my Instagram. Look at the highlights tab on my Instagram. I have so many diabetes testimonials, A1C levels dropping, getting off insulin, getting off metformin. I put them on fruit.
Wow.
I put them on fruit.
Yeah.
Do a fruit fast.
Yeah.
Your glucose levels might spike a little bit at first. They regulate. You watch those. Then you start healing.
Wow.
Now you fast.
Wow.
Right? I just posted someone the other day. A1C went from an 18 to a 7.
Yeah.
A1C went from an 18 to a 7. He just had diabetic coma.
Yeah.
Right? He was losing all of his hair, and now he has cornrows. These is facts. And the testimonials I post, I leave the names in them. Like I'm not being slick. Like, you know what I mean?
So you're trying to say, right? Because I got like a bald spot. I've been trying to get an afro for a while. So you're trying to say that this could be the cause of my diet that's causing my
definitely.
Yeah.
So I started losing my hair, right? Because I'm 31 now.
Yeah.
So I didn't start getting into this knowledge until about 8 years ago or so.
Yeah.
So that means for 22+ years, I was eating the foods that was damaging my body, and acidic foods. So acidic foods are gonna rot your hair out. Acidic foods are gonna damage the cells like we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
So this is like, it's not normal.
Yeah.
A lot of the things that we think are normal are not normal. They're only normal because it happened to our brother.
Yeah.
It happened to our dad.
Yeah.
Because they were eating the same foods as us.
Yeah.
They were in the same, and it's not even just the food, right? From a holistic standpoint, it's a lot of things. It's the emotions like we talked about earlier. It's the stress.
Yeah.
It's the environment.
Yeah.
So if I live in the hood and there ain't no greenery, there ain't no grass, and all that comes by all day is cars.
Yeah.
Now I'm breathing in all these toxins from the fumes that's coming out from the cars. So these are going to create health issues in itself. So it's very important not only to get this health, but also get the wealth so you can get out of these environments.
Yeah.
You need to get out.
100%.
Like 100%, you need to get out.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be hard to thrive in these environments.
Yeah.
So you need to get the knowledge so you can get the money so you can afford the healthy foods and you can get out of these environments and get some sun, right? But depending on where you at, even if you move to an expensive place like New York, you move there, but it's nothing but skyscrapers.
Right.
The skyscrapers are telling you what they're doing. They're scraping the sky, which means when you get off of work, you probably go to work before the sun goes up so you didn't get the sun.
Yeah.
When you go on lunch break, the sun's being blocked by the skyscrapers. You get off work, the sun's going down, so now you ain't got no sun, so now you're vitamin D3 deficient, so now you got anxiety.
Right.
And then you go to the supplement store and get vitamin D3, but you don't even know that for the vitamin D3 to work, you need vitamin K2 to make it assimilate properly in the body. But the whole point of the matter is you need the sun.
Right.
Right? In ancient Egypt, before we had all this technology and things like that, they worship the sun. Amen-Ra, the sun god. Because they're like, all right, that's what gets me up. When it's a sunny day in California and Miami, I feel better. I have a better mood. I have less anxiety, less stress. When the sun goes down, it's time to go to sleep. So you literally are getting everything you need from this earth. And if you catch the sun at different spectrums of the sun, different times of the day, you can get every vitamin you need. You don't need none of those vitamins from the supplement shop. And then you can do things to exercise your brain, which will help you retain more information and help your pineal gland, like solar gazing, which is staring directly into the sun the last 30 minutes before it sets or 30 minutes at sunrise. This is a technique I use to heal my anxiety also. And it'll help with eyesight. So notice I'm wearing glasses.
Yeah.
Right? I'm wearing them because they look cool as hell. Let's be
yeah,
real.
yeah,
It's like, nah, but also I'm protecting my eyes from these blue lights. So I do the opposite. People go outside, they wear sunglasses. I take them off. When I'm in environments like this, I'm recording my Instagram, my TikTok videos, and doing interviews, I'm protecting my eyes from the blue lights because that's damaging the retina of my eye. When I go outside, I want the sun. They tell you not to stare in the sun, but fail to tell you that the TV's putting off way more inorganic rays than the sun.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of things that we've been trained that are the opposite of what really should be happening.
And this next question are gonna get some people mad, and I'm just like,
Let's go.
Vapes.
Oh yeah, we can get all the
Hookah.
smoking.
Right?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people believe that vapes and hookah, you see it, it's popular.
It's popular. Marketing.
And I think that, I don't smoke and do any of that stuff, but is that safer than smoking cigarettes?
Hookah, definitely not. Vaping's not good either.
Yeah.
But anytime you're smoking anything, and this is going to be something else that makes people mad, you probably know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Anytime you're smoking anything, I'll be careful. We'll say Mary Jane, right? That's damaging your lungs. All right? When it comes to hookah, because you're pulling it through that long, fancy tube that's getting everybody's attention and you look cool in the club and got all the lights on you, right?
Yeah.
Now, that's even worse for you because your lungs have to work 2 times as hard as smoking a cigarette because you got to pull it all the way through there. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, with the vapes, same thing. And with hookah, what I don't understand is when you're smoking hookah, you know you're smoking tobacco, right? So cigarettes not cool, hookah's cool.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, when it comes to smoking the Mary Jane,
Even though that's a natural plant.
wrong.
No, it's not.
Wrong. It's a natural plant. However, 95% of I can say weed, right?
Yeah, you can say weed.
95% of the weed that you're smoking is grown with hydroponics, right? What is hydroponics? Those are chemicals that they use to make it grow 6 times faster so they can sell you more because now it's legal in many states and now they can make more money off of it. It's always about the money at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So we wanted to grow so we can make 6 times more, so we can distribute more, so we can get more people our product.
Yeah.
But the hydroponics, if you look at the ingredients of these chemicals, one of the main ingredients is ammonia. So you thought you was smoking weed to get rid of your anxiety and depression, not knowing you were smoking ammonia, which is damaging your nervous system, which is why you got to keep smoking this weed every single day. When you don't have it, you're like, I need some weed. I'm stressed. If it was actually working, you would smoke it. You're healed. Now you don't need it anymore because your anxiety and stress gone. That's not the case because you're smoking ammonia. That's just the main ingredient.
Wow.
Let's not mention the other 10, 20 ingredients in the hydroponics that you can't even pronounce that is growing that weed that you're smoking and you think you're doing something. And then people are like, well, tell that to the Rasta, or what about the Reggie, right? What about the Reggie? All right, so the Rasta that's smoking the Reggie, when he smokes it, what's he do? Why are you coughing every time you inhale the weed, the hookah, anything at all? That's literally your check engine light, like the car, telling you that it's damaging your lungs.
Yeah. All right, so for somebody who's watching right now,
I'm sorry.
for somebody who's watching right now, and again, wants to be a high functioning entrepreneur, wants to have, clear mind, wants to release the weight that they've been holding on to, just wants to live like a healthier life. Give me, run down a day of what it looks like to live an optimal life, right? Like how much sleep are you getting? How much water are you drinking? What herbs and vitamins are you putting into your body? How many times are you eating? Because even when you talked about, fasting and letting the body rest, like I'm confused because sometimes they say, eat smaller portions, eat 6 times, right? And so give me, from sleep to sleep.
From sleep to sleep.
A breakdown of what a healthy lifestyle looks like.
A healthy lifestyle, you want to get good 6 to 8 hours of rest.
Yeah.
All right. You don't need to start your day with the breakfast, which is breaking your fast, which is the unhealthy eggs, right? Which is the unhealthy sausages that you're warming up in the microwave, which is making it worse. You can start your day with fruit. Or you can do what you mentioned earlier and do intermittent fasting where you actually don't consume anything, let's say, until 2 p.m., which is typically what I do, like anywhere from 12 to 2 p.m. And I'll have a green juice. Maybe you can have something that tastes good, like a kale apple ginger, or maybe you just want watermelon juice, things like that. And then you got to substitute things. So even things like white rice and brown rice, they are causing diabetes. I hate to break it to you, right? That's why places like India and Asia have the highest rates of diabetes. That's a fact, because every time I say that, people are like, well, what about Asians and Indians? They're the healthiest. That's not what the numbers say, right? So we can swap that out for things like wild rice. All right, when it comes to the unhealthy starches, we can trade the white flour and things like that for things like spelt flour. All right, we can change out the Kool-Aid for making our real juice by a juicer. All right, so these are little things you can do. But yeah, it all depends on your schedule too. So it's hard for me to give you a beginning to end. It depends on your schedule with your work, but you may need to start meal prepping. All right. So something I do, I work with someone who has an alkaline meal prep company, so you can get all the food shipped to your door yourself. That's the link in my bio too, if y'all want to check that out. Same thing with the herbs. So I'll start my day with what's called an iron tonic, and the link's in my bio for that. That one, it has the yellow dock, the burdock root, the sarsaparilla root, the soursop, which is great for fighting cancer, the soursop leaf, all in combination. It's very high in iron, so that way when I start the morning, instead of going to the coffee, which is stripping my body of minerals, which is weakening my immune system, right? I'll start my day with that. Then you can go into the fruits. Then all these substitutes that I'm mentioning as you're transitioning. Because again, no one's perfect. I'm not here to make y'all think I was perfect, right? I'm not here to make y'all think I'm perfect at all. Right? It's about doing your best. Right? Even when I'm traveling, I'm not 100% alkaline sometimes. But I'm about 97% the way there. I'm gonna do what I can do to make it happen. You know what I mean? So it's just about transitioning, being conscious, and understanding that these things need to start becoming common sense. Because they really are when you really look at it from a perspective of an interview like this. You know?
When was the last time you had a pork chop?
No, I was just like, I couldn't even tell you. Years and years and years.
One last question, right? Before I want to transition and kind of get to know Twalk a little, right?
For sure.
But the one superfood that I hear about all the time is sea moss.
Sea moss, for sure.
What is your thoughts on sea moss?
Sea moss is great. It's gonna get your body 92 plus minerals. All right, if you take it in combination with things like burdock root and bladderwrack, that's gonna get you over 100 plus minerals. Now, what that's gonna do is that's gonna make sure your body's functioning at a high level. Us on a typical American diet, we're functioning off of about 55 to 65 minerals.
Wow.
In many cases, if you're like vegan or vegetarian, you might be functioning off of 70.
Wow.
The sea moss itself is getting you 90 plus. Right? When we're mineral deficient, we start having these issues. I focus more on minerals and not vitamins. People focus on vitamins. You don't need the vitamins, you need the minerals. So that's why sea moss is important. It's great for bone density issues, arthritis, many things, inflammation. A lot of us have inflammation from the foods. So let's break down the foods. So with your meat, all meat, even fish. Fish is meat. I hate to break it to you, right? Fish is meat is high in uric acid. Uric acid is one of the worst things for the body. It causes inflammation in the body, right? It damages the cells, right? So you got your uric acid, which is your meat. You have your unhealthy starches, which is carbonic acid. You have your dairy and your eggs, which is lactic acid. You have your unhealthy beans, which is phytic acid. So every meal of the day, you're eating acid, and you wonder why you got acid reflux. You wonder why you got arthritis.
Yeah.
You wonder why you got gout.
Yeah.
If you go to Google and Google what causes gout, it's going to say high levels of uric acid in the body.
Yeah.
But you eating nothing but acid, and you're like, why the hell I got gout? I can't figure it out. The doctors can't figure it out.
Yeah.
He put me on these pills, but he didn't tell you to remove the foods that caused it in the first place.
Yeah.
These pharmaceuticals are doing nothing but masking the real issue. I want to get to what caused the issue so we can get rid of that.
Right.
I don't want you to go through chemo and have your hair fried out of your head and all these issues for you to come back and get it again, because most people that get cancer get it again.
Yeah.
Because they go back to doing the same unhealthy habits. When a doctor puts you through chemo and radiation, that's literally the doctor saying, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Wow.
Let's blow up the good cells and the bad cells and drop the atomic bomb on them and hope they survive.
Wow.
Oh, they did great. And then you come back 5 years later, I'm back again.
Wow.
Like, it's sad.
Yeah.
Like this, like I'm really passionate about it because I see this every day, my DMs every day, the emails I get. Like I see this, and it's primarily from people who look like me and you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, man, like we gotta make it. That's why I do everything I can to drop. Right now I'm dropping 10 videos every single day for free to give y'all the free game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I have programs like my Ultimate Alkaline Transitioning Guide, which is the link in my bio, which I sell for $49.99. That's 12 plus programs I used to sell for $50 a piece. I said, you know what? I'm bundling them all together and giving them to people so people in low income communities can get this knowledge. Because I know you spent $50 on McDonald's last week. So now we just gonna flip that and we not gonna go there. And you're gonna click the link in my bio and you're gonna save your life. These testimonials, they're literally coming from that $50 program.
Wow. Wow.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's not, because there's so much knowledge I pack in there for the people.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I mean?
100%. And I appreciate you, man, because even like me, like recently, and it's crazy, and it's not even an excuse, but you know, I started trying to, get my body where it needed to be. I want to say last year I lost over 40 pounds, and I was on the right direction.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna kick it up. I'm gonna go play ball again. I'm still eating. Food that's inflaming my body.
Right.
I tear my ACL or my Achilles, right?
Got you.
Which when I'm going to the doctor and I'm asking like, how did this happen? Inflammation, right? Because my Achilles is inflamed. Now I tear my Achilles. Now I'm down, right? I'm discouraged, and now I'm gaining the weight right back. You know what I'm saying? And so, definitely. This was like a wake up call, definitely for me, because your passion is infectious. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you. And it's one of those things when you know better, you got to do better. You know what I'm saying? And so insiders, you can't unhear this. This is information that is vital to you. Y'all gotta tap in with Twalk to be able to really, hit the link in his bio. Make sure you text that number. What's the number again to get the free guide?
Text the word Twalk, TWALK, to the phone number 74121 to get the free guide, and then hit the link in my bio at Twalk Dog Fitness. Spelled the same on everything: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I'm everywhere you can find me, to get the Ultimate Alkaline Transitioning Bundle for $50 to change your life.
Yo, I appreciate you. And so right now, you are where you are. You are conscious. You're putting the right things in your body. If you could go back to 18-year-old Twalk, what advice are you giving him? Whether it's food, life, success, what are you telling him?
Advice I would give to my 18-year-old self: put down the oatmeal cream pies. All right. Stop drinking the Gatorade, because I'm an athlete. I come from an athletic background, went state championships in high school and things like that for basketball. So I'm a natural athlete. So as an athlete, I'm on the Gatorade, the Powerade 24/7.
Yo, I didn't know how much salt is in Gatorade.
So much salt. The reason it's red and it's blue is from the red dye 40 or the yellow 5 or the food colorings, which is damaging your nervous system. It's high in sugar. Many athletes have bad teeth, right? That's a fact. So I would tell myself, drink coconut water instead of that. It's higher in electrolytes, because they promote that for the electrolytes. The coconut water is higher in electrolytes. So I'll tell myself that. Stop eating the frozen bags of chicken that you get from Walmart, where you gotta like kind of break up the bag and then throw them on the pan. So I tell myself, stop doing that. And then mindset wise, stop caring what people think about you, because as long as you care what people think about you, you're never gonna excel. People are gonna watch this interview. They're gonna be offended by a lot of the things I say. That doesn't matter, because guess what? No matter how many video or views this video gets, This video is going to touch somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to hear this and they're going to change their life. And they're going to put down some of the food. So that's all I'm here to do. Like Tupac said, is spark the mind.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm going to change the world, but I'm going to spark the mind of somebody that may change the world.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here to do. So stop caring what people think with whatever you do, whatever your passion is, because all of us have a high level talent.
Yeah.
We just scared to show the world. We scared to record ourselves. We scared to go live. Go live.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
The more you do it, the better you get. You can go to my YouTube channel. I keep all the old videos there, right?
Yeah.
Filter it to the oldest.
Yeah.
I'm on camera like, so what you gonna do is
Right.
to build, like, you know?
Right.
So it took repetition to even be able to talk like this.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it took repetition of eating the correct foods to be in a room like this with lights on, to not pass out and have to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it all ties in together.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Finish this for me. I am.
I am great. I am powerful. I am a genius.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Love
Simple.
it. When it's all said and done, I will be.
I will be at a high level, which I feel I already am, which I feel we already are, all of us, but I will be continuing to post brand new testimonials every single day because you're never going to stop me. You can take my page away. I'm going to create a new one. And then guess what? I'm going to have some mentees that are learning the same information and they're going to be posting the testimonials. That's what I am going to be doing forever.
I want everyone who crosses my path to know.
To know that I'm here to inspire you and to know that you are just as intelligent as me. I'm not better than you because I have more followers than you. I'm not better than you because I may have more money than you. I'm not better than you because I got on Versace shades and Balenciaga shoes. None of that matters. None of that matters. That don't change nothing. That don't change nothing and you don't need it. I'm only doing it for marketing because I know that's what y'all like to see is this dumb stuff. To be honest with you. So that's what you need to know.
100%. You know, on that vein, what's the most extravagant thing you've done with money?
The most extravagant thing that I've done with money is pay my mom and sister's bills for the year. It's not none of this materialistic stuff. It's doing things for people that I love and care about. Just like saying all this knowledge to y'all. It's just because I love and care about y'all. That's it. I see too many people failing. There's no reason. Especially in America. Like Jim Rome has a famous quote. He's like, "You live in America, it's easy."
Right.
How did I get successful? And that's funny. I turned 31 back on the 24th, and I listened to this replay every single day for 3 years straight when I was broke 2 years ago. I was broke. Now I make 6 figures per month. Right? All I did was listen to the same thing and train my mind. How did I get successful by the age of 31? It was easy. I live in America. It's easy. You got opportunities. What do? You try again, fail, try again, try again. You never run out of opportunities. So with whatever you want to do, you never run out of opportunities. Just keep going.
No, I love it. I love it. What's the most impactful thing you've done with money?
Most I would be a similar thing. But most impactful thing I'm doing with money right now is investing it back into my business for marketing and promotion. Right? So that I can impact thousands and millions of you.
Right.
Because again, I ain't got billions like these big companies that's selling y'all all those unhealthy foods. But the little bit of change I do got, I'm gonna put it in making sure my videos get more views so I can touch more of you so that you can tell your mama, your granny, your cousin, your nephew about this information that you learned from this interview and impact the world.
Nah, I love it, love it, love it. Right now, there's somebody watching who's a, work 9 to 5, wants to be an entrepreneur, has this side hustle. What advice are you giving that 9 to 5er who has that side hustle?
The 9 to 5er who has the side hustle, you need to get a mentor. You need to get knowledge. Whether it's health, whether it's wealth. You need a coach. Michael Jordan had a coach. Kobe had a coach. All the greats have a coach. Tiger Woods had a golf coach. You need a coach to get next level because what happens is not only is it going to take you next level, but it's also going to help you time travel. When you get a mentor, you're time traveling. Time traveling is not actually fake like they make you believe. Because if you try to figure it out and you keep trying to fail and freestyling, no game plan, you're setting yourself back. You could have pushed yourself to 10 years in the future. Like me, like I said, I was broke 2 years ago. To what I'm doing now. Why? Because I started investing in mentors. Even when my credit was bad. My first mentor, I went to a whole bunch of different credit agencies. I'm getting denied. Finally got one approval, horrible APR for like $3,000. I gave it to my first mentor, which was for holistic health. He had traveled the world with Dr. Sebi, right? And I'm like, I want this information because my mom's dealing with these issues. So I got this money. I probably ain't even going to be able to pay it back. But I'm going to figure it out. You know what I mean? So that's how I got into this knowledge, which now has got me to this level where I'm talking to you.
That's peace. All right, cool. So matter of fact, before we go into our lightning round, right? I did want to ask something because when you said that you were broke 2 years ago, right? And now you're able to make 6 figures per month.
Right.
Somebody right now is watching and they're like, yo, 6 figures a month? How? By just like teaching information, like how are you able to create a 6-figure a month business off of what seems like information that you can't really monetize?
Right. Everything's monetizable, if that's a word.
Yeah.
Right? Because, by the way, I dropped out of high school. I failed 9th grade math to my senior year. I was pulled out of every class for learning disabilities, was in the LD classes, had speech impediment issues, so I was held after to go to extra trainings for that.
Yeah.
So if I can do it, y'all can do it.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah.
I'm from a small town in West Virginia. Number two. So if I can make it and live in Hollywood, California, so can you. But again, it goes into getting a mentor, understanding the things that you don't know, because you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
I used to struggle with videos and things like that.
Yeah.
I used to struggle with retaining information.
Yeah.
Right? So what you have to do is you have to figure out what you're passionate about. You have to figure out how to market it, which for me is health. So if you want to teach health, so many people are dealing with health issues.
Right.
Right? So then people will say, well, why are you charging? You talking about the doctors, but why are you charging? First of all, I'm charging way less. Second of all, I'm charging because if you pay, you're more likely to pay attention.
Yeah.
Because I do hour lives every single day. I do interviews like this. I give y'all so much free game, 6,000 plus free videos online.
Yeah.
But that goes in one ear, out the other, you're scrolling to the next video on TikTok. So, therefore, what I need to do is make you pay a little change so you pay attention, because when you complete the transaction, you're more likely to complete the transformation, right? So if you want to transform your body, your health, your wealth, you got to pay and invest in it. And on top of that, I spend a lot of time learning marketing.
Yeah.
When I'm not studying health, I'm studying marketing.
Yeah.
So for me, if I see somebody that the whole world's talking about, and I see somebody who, again, I get the comment on TikTok from the kids, you're like the holistic Tekashi 6ix9ine. And I see the whole world talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
This little rainbow-haired dude with bright colors.
Yeah.
He got no cosign. And he drops a video and it does 100 million in a month.
Yeah.
Hold up, what is this ball?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, he's wearing bright colors?
Right.
Oh, he's wearing gold jewelry and Balenciagas and colorful things on his head. I ain't got braids, but I can throw on a do-rag that cost me $2 on Amazon.
Right,
So I'm
right.
gonna learn marketing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's screaming in the interviews? I ain't on no gang shit like that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna scream about the food, stop eating tickets. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you gotta learn marketing. Trade it up. I ain't saying that. I ain't got no
Right.
Right on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, now are we gonna keep going?
No, yeah. You good.
Yeah, so I'm learning marketing. I'm learning everything I can from people that are doing it at a high level.
Yeah.
Whether it's, he getting views?
Yeah.
He getting money? What's
Yeah.
he doing? He's rolling around in a Lambo?
Yeah.
What program does he got? You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, he paid his mom's bills?
Yeah.
For the whole year she's not working, he retired his mom?
Yeah.
What program or mentorship does he got? Oh, he posts testimonials healing people?
Right.
Can I learn from you?
Right.
Oh, you don't necessarily have a program? Well,
Yeah.
I got some money, so if
Right.
I give it to you, can you create a program maybe?
Right.
That's how.
Yeah. And so if I hear you correctly, it's really number one, following what's working for others and using that in your niche and what you do.
Right.
Number one. Number two, it's not being afraid to pay for information from those who are doing it already.
Exactly.
And then number three, it's not being afraid of investing in yourself and information and things of that nature.
Yeah, those are the key takeaways. And again, if you watch my old stuff, I was horrible at all. The way I'm talking now, completely different person.
Yeah.
Right? Even off camera, I'm a little introverted naturally. I'll be honest with y'all.
Yeah.
But when the camera turns on, I need to get your attention. So if I'm talking about chicken in a calm matter, you ain't gonna care and you gonna keep scrolling.
Right.
If I'm staring up against a white wall and I got on a black shirt and a black hat, you're gonna keep scrolling. That doesn't catch your attention, especially with the new TikTok, Instagram age. You got 5-10 seconds. You see, like if y'all got kids in there, I don't, but I be seeing the kids, my nieces and nephews, they scroll and before 2 seconds go by, I'm like, how'd you know that you didn't want to watch that? So I'm getting the game from the youth. Because it's always about the youth. The youth always guides the culture.
Right, 100%.
With everything, right?
100%.
So that's what it's about. Like just little things that you don't know.
Yeah.
Once you know it, it's like, oh, okay. Bank accounts going up.
Yeah.
People's lives is going up.
Yeah.
And with what I do, I get to see people's health improve and go up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it really motivates me to wake up every morning and see my phone blowing up.
Yeah.
Lost 40 pounds.
Yeah.
Went to the doctor. No longer on high blood pressure medication.
Yeah.
That's what motivates and drives me.
Yeah.
And those people paid $49.99
right.
to do that. I think that's a good investment.
Right.
I don't know. How about you?
Nah, 100%.
Right.
Like if somebody could pay $49, and get rid of diabetes and lose weight and all that thing, that's priceless. You can't put a price on that.
Right.
Right. Steve Jobs, when he died with $7 billion. He was worth $7 billion, but I'm sure he would give that all up. For the, to be able to continue to live.
Probably
so
for extra just 5 years. You know what I mean? He probably gave up that just to get an extra 5 years with his family.
Yeah.
So you want to be around for your family versus not,
Yeah,
right?
no,
Why would you want to keep taking a risk?
Yeah.
Because people, they always use the Drake line, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
These are my comment section.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
But are you telling that to your son when you're on your deathbed?
Yeah.
Are you telling that to your daughter when you're in the nursing home at 60 and you spend the last 30 years of your life staring out the same window in a nursing home hoping they visit you twice a month?
Yeah.
I don't think that lyric's going to resonate as much at that point.
No, 100%. 100%. All right, cool. So we're going to do a quick lightning round.
Let's get it.
And what we do is we take banking terms and we flip them because we're like literally inside the vault, right? And so the first term is deposit slip. A deposit slip is a form that you fill out. You put it inside the, if you got money, you want to, deposit money into your bank account. For us, a deposit slip is a money mistake or slip up, right? That you've done with money. So what would be the biggest deposit slip, the biggest money mistake you've made or the biggest deposit slip, the biggest money mistake you've made so far in your journey?
Biggest money mistake. That's going to be a hard one because I'm new to getting this money.
Yeah.
Right? But if I had to choose one, that's a tough one right there.
Yeah.
I would say investing it into gas to move to California where the taxes is so extremely high and everything costs more
Right.
and my family's not over there. So now I got to spend more money to fly back to the East Coast just to see my loved ones.
Right.
That's my biggest money mistake, which is why I'm heading straight from Atlanta to Miami to look at a property so that I can get the hell out of California.
Dope. Term number 2, charge off, right? Charge off, you borrow money from the bank. And if, the bank is going to try to get it back, but if you don't give the money back, the bank is eventually going to say, you know what, we're going to charge off this debt.
Okay.
For us here inside the vault, we want to know what type of mindset or people did you have to charge off to be where you are right now today?
That's a great question. I had to charge off anybody that's holding me back.
Yeah.
Women, homeboys I've been cool with forever.
Yeah.
I used to work at a warehouse, and I used to go in there like, I hate this. I hate the boss.
Yeah.
We can't talk.
Yeah.
I got 2 points. If I get one more, I'm getting fired. So I'm in there. I'm like, I listened to this new E.T. the Thank God His Money from, did you listen to it? And they ain't hearing it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that didn't do nothing for you?
Right.
What you mean? So I'm like, all right, well, I'm getting these certifications. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
Because I'm a certified personal trainer. That's how I started.
Yeah.
I didn't mention that with my story and ran all the top gyms, Gold's Gym, Lifetime Athletics, all that as a general manager. But I'm having these conversations with people, and it's going in one ear, out the other.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, but many of these people are still at that same place. Or they got fired.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, I'm getting out of here. So I had to charge off that.
Yeah.
I had to charge off old relationships, right? Because I'm like, I'm about to do these videos and it's going to change my life.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this knowledge to the people that's going to change my life. I just need you to have patience with me. Nah, babe, but this new movie came out. I'm in the living room, right? I want to cuddle. I'm like, I got to knock out 10 more videos tonight and then we can cuddle, all right?
Yeah.
So I had to charge off relationships. I had to leave areas where all that's there is negativity. So another joke I always say is I don't discriminate against anybody. But there's one blood type I won't help, and that's B negative, because all you do is be negative.
Right.
So I can't help you.
Right.
I got to get the hell away from you.
Yeah.
So that's a charge off right there.
All right, dope. Last but not least, ATM, right? ATM, you put your card into the machine and you're getting money out. For us inside the vault, ATM is another teachable moment, man. You have given us a lot of bars, a lot of great information, a lot of things that's gonna transform people's lives. But I need you to look into this camera and give us one more gem, right? Like somebody watching right now needs one more gem to inspire them to take their life to the next level. Give us ATM, another teachable moment.
Another teachable moment, again, I got to reiterate the same things. Stop caring what people think about you. When I started making videos, people was making fun of me. They're getting 5 views, 10 views. Look at this man. I know I went to school with him. Why is he making these videos? Nobody's clicking his stuff. Now I do millions of views per month. So now all those same people are laughing. When I come back home, yo, I heard you in town. Yo, I heard you in my, yo, you trying to link up? Yo, man, yo, hey, can I ride in that whip? Hey, can we? No, you wouldn't even like my post on Facebook. I even would share it to you in the DM because I'm like, I went to school with him. He played on my basketball team. He could at least click a like or share it to my story. You didn't. So how you gonna slide now? Stay out the DMs.
All right, y'all. There we have it. Another awesome episode of Inside the Vault. Yo, this energy was dope, was necessary.
I needed someone to match me finally.
No, 100%. Brother, thank you so much, man, for doing what you're doing. And I want my insiders to pay attention to what he said, right? When you have a message that people need to hear, you make them hear that message by any means necessary. Right? You don't make excuses. You don't care what people said, like Twalk said. Like, you have to make sure, right? If you, like, this man is literally saving lives. And if he's saving lives, he's doing whatever is necessary to help save lives. And so you have a gift. You have something that people need, and it's going to save somebody's life. So stop making excuses. Stop trying to, make your gift perfect. People are waiting for you to show up. So, brother, again, thank you for showing up.
Thank you again
and
for
thank you
having
for all
me.
doing everything that you're doing, brother.
Every day. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
All right, and so if people wanted to connect with you, they want to tap in, where can they find you?
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, anywhere on social media. My name's spelled the same, TWALK, DAHULK Fitness. That's T-Walk the Hawk. And also T-Walk the Hawk 2 on Instagram, which is my backup page because I keep removing my main page because they don't want you to get this free information like this. And be sure to text the word T-Walk, TWALK, to the phone number 74121 to get my free guide of foods to avoid, and also send you free articles to spark your mind and change your life.
All right, y'all, there you have it. Another awesome episode of Inside the Vault with Ash Cash. We are closing out the vault. Make sure you visit our website, InsideTheVaultShow.com. Follow us on all social media platforms at Inside the Vault. I am Ash Cash. Make sure you visit me, IamAshCash.com. Follow me on all social media platforms at IamAshCash. And I'll see you next time for another awesome episode. Same time, same place, in God's will. All right, y'all. Peace.
Oh yeah. You want Ash Cash, you can catch it right here in the vault.